the things that are good for you don't taste good, right?
Yeah.
I default to that because it's like it's hard, it's tough. And could I be sitting on the couch watching videos? Could I be surfing the internet? Yes. That's that's the easy stuff. That's what everybody else does, right? What do the winners do, right? They'll get out there, they'll sweat it out, they'll do the right thing, they'll, you know, when it doesn't taste good, sometimes you just got to take the medicine type of approach. And that's how I'm going to grow, right? When everybody else stops, when it gets hard, if you're the one that keeps going, you're going to be the winner, right? You're going to come out on top, right? Because, yeah, everybody stops when it gets hard. And I, I almost kind of think that that's maybe what pushed me over the edge was like, it's hard, it's expensive. Is it going to, put a dent in my finances at that, at that point when I'd started? Yes. But that's what winners are doing, right? That's the people that are succeeding are doing this stuff. And like that's who I want to be with.
Yeah, I
That's who I
think
want to run with. Yeah.
that's the gold, man. Because like I wrote that down exactly while you were talking. Like I think that was it. You just had this kind of
Yeah.
like decision yourself. You would ask yourself, what would winners do? Instead
Yeah.
of asking what is comfortable for me or what would I like to do, you said what would winners do? And then let me just do that,
Right.
even though it's uncomfortable. One way you did that is by just like stepping out of your comfort zone and going out of it. Another way is by understanding how you can expand your comfort zone by falsifying a lot of your assumptions and why certain things are uncomfortable, like the
Yes.
bacon people or the road, whatever it may be.
Forever be known as the bacon people.
The bacon people. But
Yep.
I think it's such a powerful framework. Like when I assess you from the side, what it is that you first have like a guiding North Star. You say to yourself, what would winners do? And then you say, okay, I know I need to go in that direction. However, that direction is still very uncomfortable. So first off, I recognize there's going to be some discomfort because most people are going to stop there. I'm not going to be that. That's number one. But number two, how can I make the place where I need to get to less uncomfortable by first off assessing if a lot of my assumptions are real or they're false. They're true or false, basically.
Yep.
Like, is this really as bad as I thought it would be? Are people going to be as negative or intimidating or whatever it may be? Is stepping on stage,
true.
you're going to have such a negative. Yeah. And by being able to kind of falsify those assumptions and having honestly like the courage to look at them in the face and ask, is this true or not? Instead of just saying, oh, this feels bad, I'm going to shy away from it. You're able to actually grow your comfort zone so you can achieve more, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Yeah. When I stepped into that kickboxing gym, the first thing I said was like, all right, I'm totally new to this. I want to learn kickboxing. I don't want to spar.
in the first session you sparred, right? First or second
week. Yeah. They were like, hey man, we're gonna have a sparring session. Good Lord. I was shaking so bad, but I was like, I've got to feel like I got to know what it likes to take a hit, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way that I'm going to get better. Like I can do all the moves, but you need to understand what it looks like to get hit because then you understand why you're doing those moves, right?
I think beyond that, it's also the recognition that you recognize that you can take a hit. Having that self-confidence that you can take a hit. And this is a great like analogy for life, business, everything. I think most people, they don't venture beyond their comfort zone because they're afraid, like, what happens if I take a hit? What happens if it's a bit hard? But accruing that kind of evidence that I can take those hits, whether it's in Muay Thai, business, growth, relationships, whatever it may be, that allows you to keep pushing the envelope, so to speak.
Yeah, that's you getting okay with failure, right?
Yep.
Failing is not, it's not, failing is not failure. Is that how it goes? Failing is not failure. Yeah, you just need to learn from your fails, right?
Yeah.
And then adjust. It's definitely what we get harped on that a lot, and it's still something. It's like anytime you take a new endeavor, it's scary, and I have to think back to it's okay to fail. Just learn from the failure, move on,